Thursday Night Live. I'm trying to pull up on the laptop. Sorry. And I'm trying to move this. It says I have a very bad connection. So I'm hoping that we'll get through tonight and not like last week. Because last week was crazy. The other week. I'm trying to pull up on my laptop. So I can pull this up. Hello. Hi there. How are you? I finally got it up. I have to go searching for it. I got a whole bunch of stuff out here on my desk. Hello. Got a whole bunch. Let's turn that volume off. I'm waiting for my chat to come up so I can see who I'm talking to. There we go. So, hi, Chris. Hi, Captain with Heart. Hi. How are you all? I'm doing okay. Just been busy. I have been really busy around in my craft room today. You know, at times it looks so good, and then at other times trying to organize things, it looks a mess again. Because I have to move one thing to do another thing, and yeah. But it's nice to be sitting in my craft room working. So I'm just going to start with our little pages tonight. I think, though, what I'm going to do is plug my... Hello, Donna. Well, I'm so glad you did. I know it's 12 o'clock there, girlie. You're up late. I'm going to plug my glue gun up because I think I'm going to be adding some lace to some projects. And I want it to stick very well, like really, really good. And so I decided to, let's just use the glue gun and see what happens. Uh-oh. And I just pulled it over. I'm going to have to get an extension cord from my craft room, just from where everything is and all that. We are working on the journal. Hi, Jackie. We're going to start working on the pages. I'm going to do the cover last. I found this beautiful flower. I want to use it somewhere. It might go on the inside, though. I'm going to let my glue gun heat up. I found this right here. It says, he will cover you with his... I was trying to find something to blend in on this page. And that really doesn't do it. I'm going to use that later, but not now. Oh, I like this one with the butterflies and pink. These are some cards that I found that I had. I think I make that little tug spot. I'm going to put some ribbon on the edge. That's why I'm heating up my glue gun. I found some paper collections. Well, Kachina Riddell had gifted me a whole bunch of paper, if you'll remember. I did a little video on that. And then, when I was cleaning up, imagine that, I found a whole bunch of new paper. So, okay, Kachina gave me this one. These right here. But then... And these are beautiful papers too. So I'm going to use all of these in the book. But then I found this Faith pack that I had gotten, God only knows when. It's this one right here. And it's got some beautiful paper in it. I'm not going to use all of them because some of them, honestly, I'm going to save. I've already got an idea for another journal, and I've already taken the book apart, getting ready to do that journal after I finish this one up. I want to do one that's centered around the ocean and stuff, like, and sort of be like, hope is the anchor for the soul. And so this has got some beautiful paper in here. But this, it came with a sticker sheet. And then, let me turn them around so you can see them right. So it has this one. And that's what the back side looks like. And then this one says, all things are possible if you believe. Mark 9:29. And then it has this lovely blue on the back. Boy, it's running slow tonight. And this is one of my favorite ones with a footprint on it. So I'm probably going to save this one to go in that journal. I'm not sure though. But I love this pink. Y'all, it is so hard to decide on papers when they're double-sided because it's so beautiful. But you do get 2 sheets of each one. It says, live by faith, not by sight. And that's the back side of that one. And then I've already cut up these cut-aparts. This is the second sheet. And that's what it looks like on the back. And then these are you've already seen. So I'm going to be pulling from these 2 paper lines for the pages. You know, I was watching Esther Luca's little book thing that she's doing, and she's so organized. She had all the pages clipped together and all the little sections and stuff. And you know, I guess my brain doesn't work that way because thank you, Jackie. Because I craft more organically, if that makes sense. I let the paper and I let the things speak to me as I go along, you know. I just like a more organic feel. I can't pull everything together at one time. I pull a bunch of stuff out and just kind of let the book take me in the direction that it wants to go. Does that make sense? So that's what I do. And it may not work for everybody, but it works for me. And I'm going to get my art glitter glue. Now, normally I'll do my papers. Oh, let me put it on the, yeah. I'll do my papers and then put them in my book. But this one I'm not doing anything. I mean, you know, we had Mod Podge the napkin in here. And I'm just doing a little, just a little tuck spot here. And I love this. Since this is going to be a prayer journal. That's why you don't do too many tutorials. Well, you know, when you're live, you don't have to worry about the camera running out on you. This says, pray the hardest when it's the hardest to pray. Isn't that pretty? I love that little card. I just thought that would make the cutest little tuck spot. And there's like a little, see, I won't be using this in the book. I'm going to be using this card for the anchor one. But I just thought they were pretty, and I just thought I could take some of these cards and, you know, just do some tuck spots with them. And I lock the dogs out. They're not very happy with me right now. We love because he first loved me, and I think that would be pretty to go in there. And like I said, I'm going to keep a lot of the pages really simple because, am I using art glitter glue? Yes, I am using art glitter glue. I'm using art glitter glue to glue the papers and stuff in, but when it comes to the laces and fabric and stuff like that, I'm going to use my glue gun just so that it can dry quickly and get a good adherence to it. Oh, my doggies. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with this page. I saw something, I thought I saw a stamp or something somewhere, and something that I got, I don't know, that says this book belongs to, and I want to kind of stamp that. I really, really, really want that stamp that says that, and has a little place for your name. It says your journey begins, or something like that, but, or no, it's called, it says, your story has started, or something like that. Anyway, I can't find one, but I would love to have one of those stamps. But so I'm just not going to put too much on here. I think I might stamp pray on here, because it's going to be a prayer journal. So, oh yeah, and it also came with, that pack I had came with these puppy stickers. Not sure I'm going to use those on there. I think that would go better with a blue and white theme. But, you know, I'm just pulling stuff out. I have found these lovely little buttons. I think I'm going to add a button or two on here somewhere. I don't know where everybody is tonight. Oops. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to that. How do I use my prayer journal? Well, I just use it to write my prayers in, like, when I have prayer requests from any of you guys that, on my morning devotionals, you ask me to pray for you, whatever, I write those down. I write prayers in it. Sometimes when I just can't get the words out, you know, there are times when I want to pray, but I'm having a hard time praying, getting the words out. I just use my prayer journal and I write, you know, and I think God hears my heart, and, you know, I don't always have to verbalize everything out loud, but that's how I use my prayer journal. Dana, who has learned to live, Dana, made me a beautiful prayer journal last year for my birthday. And I've been using it. And then God bless her, she's making me another prayer journal. I can't believe that. She told me the other day she was sending me another prayer journal. I've been watching her. I want to learn to do some of the books like she does. I'm just putting a little dot of glue there, and I'm gonna try to put this well, I'm trying to find my, there it is right here. I'm sad my little quick stick is not so quick anymore. I think it's about out of all my little sticky stuff. And where did that thing go? There it is. It's about out of quickie stuff, so it's hard for me to pick stuff up now. Oh, come on. And it's even harder to pick it up by with my hands, so. Yeah, quick stick's about done. You should try it. I love my prayer journal. It's about full, but, you know, and I think it's a good way, I think it's good to journal your prayers and stuff, and, you know, write down specific things, the desires of your heart, you know, spoken and unspoken prayer requests that you might have, you know, then you can go back and you can look and see what God's done for you. You can look and see how He's blessed you, how He's answered your prayers. It's just a good way to do that, I think. All right, guys, I have 2 stamps that say pray. I have one that's like this, and then I just have a simple one that's like this. You know, I would love if they did sell the replacement tip, but I don't think they do. And, oh, man, I am so sad. I have used this and used this. If I unscrew it anymore, it's going to fall off, so I'm not going to get any more stuff out of it. But hi, Nada. How are you, honey? You like the little one? This one right here? This one is cool, too. This is, I call it my little pokey tool, but I use it to help weed my die cuts and things like that. And so, all right, y'all help me out. I'm going to put a little stamp up here that says pray. And then I'm going to look through my stamps and decide what if I'm going to put anything else on here. So which one do y'all like the best? I know, you would think, right? Well, I can pick up some things that have adhesive on the back of it with my little pokey tool and lay it down there. So we like the big one or the small one? Because I might put pray up here and then put some little flowers on the edge. Big one. Jackie says small. Everybody else says big. Oh. Well, when I stamp, I stamp. I'm committed. Angie and Andrew still must be in emboss it. I could, but it might be kind of hard to emboss with all this on here. All right. You know what? We're going to try it. Yes, emboss it. Okay, okay. All right. Let's see. So do I want to emboss it straight in the book, or do I want to put it on a piece of paper? And I just put all my embossing stuff up, you guys. You're outvoted, Jackie. I'm sorry. All right. I pull my embossing stuff out. Yeah, if you guys don't know each other, introduce your names to people if you don't have your names up there. Alright, so I'm kind of limited to embossing colors that I have. But I have, well, white won't show up unless I use a colored glitter. But I have sparkle embossing. I have, what is this one? Walnut stain. I don't think I like that. I have black and white. I have gold and silver. I don't have a whole lot of embossing powders. I have copper, but that won't look good at all. I'm going to put that up there. That's white. I have yellow, and I think that's too bright of a yellow. And let's see. Yeah, that's all I have. I have detail embossing powder. That's it, guys. I don't have a whole lot of embossing powders. I need to get some, don't I? And I have green. I wish I had pink tonight. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will stamp this and I'll stamp it in some pink. Oh, you know what? I'll use that. And then use my sparkly white on it. That might look good. Gold. We pray with the king. Okay. So then I guess I shouldn't use, well, you know what? It's got gold trim down there. Okay, I'll use gold. I was going to use my pink pigment ink, but I'll do gold. Okay, we'll do gold. Alright. Let me plug my embossing tool up. I'm not kidding you guys. I just put this stuff up right before I came online. Okay, so let me think about how to do this. I want to get a piece of white paper and cover this page up because I don't want anything to get on it. And oh, I'll have to check it out, Gloria. Do you know when you're going to be doing it? Alright. I'm just going to rub this with a little bit of embossing powder. My embossing bag, it's just got a little powder in it. And keeps the glitter from sticking everywhere. I mean the embossing powder from sticking everywhere. Oops. What are you talking about, Nada? Nida, what are you talking about? Embossed. You're talking about like embossing with powder, or you're talking about embossing with like embossing folders? Okay. I don't know how well this is going to stick to this. I'm putting my hand back there for some support. We'll see if that got inked up enough. We'll know in a few minutes. Now I'm going to put this under here to catch my embossing powder so I can keep it. Okay, that's what I'm going to use with the embossing powder. Okay. Oh, I hope this comes out. I have never tried this before in a book. Ever. I'm going to slide this down just a little bit. I'm putting this paper right here to keep it off my thing. Then I'm going to dump that out. Well, that came out pretty good. There's just a little spot right there. Okay. Let that dry for a second. And pour my embossing powder. Have you guys seen my card for the day? My Card Design Thirsty Easter card. I did some embossing on that. Yeah, I like to emboss leaves too. They're pretty. Well, I've had quite a few embossing folders because I don't know, last year and year before last, Tuesday morning had the 99-cent embossing folders, and boy, I just went crazy and bought a whole bunch of them. Hi, Bethany. How are you? Well, it's evening where I am, so where are you, Bethany? Hi, Dana. All right, everybody, hold your ears. I gotta pick it up and look at it. I see one little area that I missed. Alright. So, I'm okay with the way that turned out. It's got just a little skippy place right there with the R, but you can tell what it is. And it's okay. I mean, I knew that it might not do well with that, with the, you know. So, I'm going to leave the rest of this blank in case I find something that says, you know, my story begins or the journey begins or something like that to put on that. This, like I said, it's just a little tuck spot. Pray the hardest when it's the hardest to pray. And I just put in a little card. We love because he first loved us. 1 John 4:19. And it's got a space on the back for journaling. And then they can write on this too. So, next page. Oh, yeah, I'm going to put this page on before I put lace and stuff on. So, now I'm going to work off the page. Let me move this over here. Because I usually do fix my pages before I glue them in. On the very first one I made, I didn't do that, and it was kind of hard. I'm just going to clean off my little stamp here that I put that sticky embossing powder on, because I don't want it to get stuck on there. Put the flower on top of the one on the book. Hi, Debbie. Which flower are you talking about, dear? This? It's pretty shiny as it is. Put it where? I don't know if I want to put it there. That would make it really bulky. See? And I don't even have anything in here yet. I don't want to get it too bulky. But I do have some little flat flowers I'll put on there. I can put that on there. I'm just trying to wipe this embossing ink off your stamps, which I really do try to clean my stamps right away, because if you don't, well, so you want a little flower. These are some Prima flowers I had. I got these for the kit, I think. It could go on the front. Yeah, I'm thinking that's where I'm going to put it, on the front, Jackie. Let's see. I'm leaving this blank right here because I'm putting lace on this page. That's why it doesn't have anything, because it's getting lace. I'm just trying to put the colors that are on the flowers themselves. I thought I had a yellow one, but I might not. Oh. Hi, Brenda. Yay, you finally got one. Debbie, I absolutely loved your Tilda doll. I just thought she was gorgeous. Guys, if y'all are not subscribed to Debbie's channel, y'all need to go over and subscribe to her channel because she does some amazing stuff. When I grow up crafter, I want to be a crafter like her. I want to craft like her. And Dana and some other people in here. I just play and pretend I know what I'm doing. I don't really, but I just have fun. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do this page. And I'm thinking I'm going to use this paper here. I don't know. I just love this paper. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this one on this side. And I'm actually going to use plain paper on this side. So I can leave some, you know, space. But then I was thinking about putting this on here somewhere. And I embossed this. And I'll shine it up with some Winkstella. Well, Debbie, you should feel good. You really are an awesome crafter. So, maybe. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a couple of these right here. I love this. These were gifted to me by Donna Clark and James, who is Little Spaceman Papercraft here. She gifted to me, I think these were last year. The Floral Muse is by Dovecraft, and they're doilies. But look at the back, the packaging on it. The packaging is always so pretty. I never throw this packaging stuff away. Oh, Jackie, you're so welcome. Like, you know, you've seen me. I've been having some bad weeks too, but you know, that's what we're here. We're supposed to be here for each other. And, so, I love that, you know. Ooh, I love this packaging. I am so going to use this packaging to create something. Look at this. It's got like, you can glue this down. It's got like a flap here, a little slide there, and a little slide there. Yep, I'm going to use this some way. I can use something to cover that up on the back. Yeah, this is going to be my next rubbish revival. Yeah, well, I can't put too much on each page, Gloria, because I want to save room for writing. I mean, the whole purpose is to be able to write. So, I think I like that dark green on here. And I'm going to put this right here in the middle. Oh, thank you, Jackie. You make, Gloria, you make the Tilda dolls too? I just have to say more power to you, Debbie, and everybody that does that. Yeah. I'm not much of a sewer. I can sew a straight line most of the time. But I don't think I could sew one of those dolls. I mean, I would love to make one, but it's probably not going to happen. Let's see. Where did my scissors go? I heard you say that today. You had a hard time putting the arms on. Well, if you can just get them on, more power to you, because I don't even know that I could do that. I have a hard time with my hands, and so sometimes fussy cutting and all that other stuff just kills me. But I love crafting so much that I don't ever want to stop. So no, I'm behind on videos too, so don't feel like the Lone Ranger. I've been trying to watch a few every night as I'm getting ready to go to bed. But I'm just trying to add some dimension on these pages, so that's what I'm doing. Just trying to see where I need to cut. And then I can use the other half on other pages or other projects, or when I'm building something, or, you know, little tucky things in there. Oh my gosh, so today, like when I was trying to clean and stuff, and yeah, I know, Jackie. Oh, I cut that one too big. Everything, I went through my scrap basket. Oh my gosh. I had to reorganize my scrap bins. I could not believe the amount of scraps that I had saved. And I found chipboard today, so I'm so excited. I'm going to make an album, I think, too. There's just lots of things I want to create. And now that I can really get in my craft room and do some stuff, I'm really excited about that. Oh, there goes my book. Oh, I found the coolest little trick, and y'all might know this, but for like when you have like little fine die cuts or whatever, one of my favorite channels also to watch over in the UK is Sam, who has Mixed Up Paper Crafts, and I watch her a good bit too. And she did this neatest thing. She put glue all over the back of her hand and then stuck her die cut on it and then lifted it up and it stuck. Yeah, I will give y'all a tour of the craft room really soon. It's almost done. I mean, I've got to find some storage places for some things, but I still have a table that's still piled up and the closet's almost weeded out, but I got to get organized. You know the decorative boxes that we all like to have, and everybody sent me, like the Paris boxes and all that kind of stuff. Those are really pretty, but they're not very practical for organization because you can't see what's in the darn things. So I need to. That would be so pretty on there, wouldn't it? I wish it was just a little bit flatter. It's just, that matches all of his colors so perfect. Oh well, I'm not going to use it. I don't like that one either. What else do I have over here? Okay, Debbie, thanks for coming by. Have a good night. I want to find something to put on there. I think that's a little too big. It doesn't exactly match it either. I got a little basket down here full of lace and all kinds of little odds and ends and bits and pieces. Because I knew I was going to be doing something tonight. That doesn't exactly match. It's more peachy. Well, I can't believe I don't have any pink flowers. Oh. That doesn't exactly go, does it? Yep, I'm still on. Look at those. See what I think. All right. Let me look. I feel like I might need something flatter than that, so it doesn't interfere with the page turning. I'm really lacking in my laces and stuff because I haven't been able to go out and, whoops, order from my favorite people. Thank you, Nida. I love to order stuff from Natasha Scrapbook Corner. And then my besties that I used to order from too, Miss Amy Love, her shop got, you know, she closed her shop, so I'm just like, oh, everybody's just running out on me, but I can't really order anything right now, so that's just a little drop on there. I think I'm going to use that. Okay. And then that's just a little tuck spot I created there. Now, I really wanted to sew, like I said, sew these pages, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't find the presser foot for my sewing machine. And I think I went on this side. Yep. My next book I think I'm going to try is, I'm going to do like I saw Dana do. And that is to gut the book, all the pages out of the book. and then create my own hinge system or whatever. If Dana's still on here, y'all have to ask her. I asked her too, just to clarify, but I think I would like to do that. Use book pages and build my own book. Glue dots with the sticker from the Dollar Tree. Glue dots are okay. I prefer, when I'm working with these books, to always use wet glue, because tape runners and all that kind of stuff, they don't dry really. But if you think about tape, after a long time or whatever, the tape wears off and it starts getting, your book will start falling apart. So I always use wet glue. Okay, now I'm going to go back to this page. And I'm going to put some lace on the edge of my pages. Like this. See which way is up. Yeah. See, one thing I like about this book is, it doesn't have to be all, not necessarily a junk journal per se, but it's an, you can use your bits and pieces and different things like that. Pull this back. Ooh, I got too much glue. And that is going to hurt my finger if I stick my finger in that. So, I'm getting my silicone spatula and using it instead. If you're using a glue gun, please be careful. Get you a silicone spatula. It's really worth it not to burn your hands. And one thing I did find cleaning out some boxes, I found my long glue sticks. I thought I had some, but I just didn't know where they got put. The front of the book. I'm going to do the front of the book last so that I don't mess it up as I'm working on the other side of the book. I mean the pages and stuff. So there's that. And I'll probably do some pages this week. Just to show you what they look like. My friend Lisa Wagner, who is Charlisa's Crafty Corner here on YouTube, sent me a bunch of eyelash trim and a whole bunch of pretty stuff this past week, and I can't wait to use some of that. Now, I'll go back and put some little things in here for tuck spots and stuff like that, but I am going to use the same on this page. No, my lace won't be the same all the way through the book. It just won't. I don't have enough to do that. So, oopsie. I apologize if you hear the dogs barking. I have no idea what they're barking at. I'm not in there to say shh, and they just bark. Now, always save your little bits like this too. Thank you, Bethany. Okay, Gloria, back up. I'm getting the front of the book and a bow and I don't know what else. Please tell me exactly what you're talking about, the front of the book. I'm going to do the front of the book, but I already have something planned for the front of the book, so, okay. Now we're doing this page. Let me put these out of the way. Walmart. The long glue sticks. I think I got these at, I want to say Walmart, yeah. I bought them last year. That's how long they've been missing. Yeah, that's shameful to say that. But that's just the way it is. And like I said, I want to be able to leave. This is stretched, but I think that'd be too stretched. I want to be able to leave room to journal and stuff in these, so I may not put things on every pages, all the pages and stuff. But I do want to put like a little pocket on one of these. I just put a little tuck spot down there at the bottom. Where is the one I just cut? I didn't cut it. Yeah, you know what? I got the stuff to do. I was going to make one of those glue gun holders a long time ago, Jackie, and I got the stuff to do it, and I just never did it. That's awful, isn't it? Okay. I'm just peeling. Are you going to correct that doily and cut the doily in half and put some on top and then the other half on the bottom? I don't know what I'm... No, this isn't the piece of a doily I had. You mean like this? Do it like that? No, I don't think so. No, this is going to be just like a corner tuck spot. I was just trying to figure out what I want. I wanted to put something on it to make it a little prettier or whatever, but so that the thing doesn't look so plain. I don't know why I'm so scared to do anything plain. But I am. Actually, I'm going to put this on that, so I'm not going to use that. Good night, honey. Thank you for stopping by. And I'll see you later. I don't know. I just wanted a little something on this card, but I'm not sure, because if I put it in this corner and I put lace on the edge of the card, I think I'll do it on this side. All right. Pearls look nice. Actually, I might do that on now that I'm going to do it the other way. I'm just going to put them on one side, though, because I'm trying to squeeze easy so I don't put too much glue on this card like that. Oh, God. I know that's probably not a proper way of doing that, but it's the way I do it. And then I'll save that little piece. All right, Nida, I'll put some pearls on it just for you. I'm going to work on it this week. Finding things to put in tuck spots and that kind of stuff. Oh. I do. Trust me, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it. So normally I'd sew these laces down and sew around the edges of the, ouch. Hey, I don't know if it came from, a piece of glue was hanging from somewhere and it got me. Dang, that was hot. Yeah, I need to make me a glue gun holder, Jackie. I'm going to be putting together a fabric book pretty soon, too, with doilies and appliques and all that good stuff. These are really pretty cards in here too. Hi, Victoria. How are you, honey? And this would be a pretty one to stick in there. It just says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. And then it has nice little area for doodling. Alright, then I'm just going to stick it in the page. Oh, thank you, Nida. Yeah, it's actually like cut apart cards. It goes with, it doesn't go with the one that I have. This one's called, they're journaling cards, Creating in Faith. And I think I got these from Scrapbooking with Me. Edith Ray's store, Scrapbooking with Me. That's where I got it from. So, yep. I'll tell you one thing. It is so hard not buying craft supplies, but it's been so much fun discovering what I actually have that I've not used and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so we have this page, this page, this page, and this page done now. I used art glitter glue. I use this for most everything except for when I put lace and fabric on my books. Now, I used art glitter glue today to put a little applique on my hair. Yeah, my back. Yes. It started going and I couldn't see it. How's everything in Sandra's world? Oh, gotta find my needle. I have to find some paper. See, I like the pages in the book that Dana made me. They're kind of thin and stuff, but when you're altering a book, you kind of have to use paper to put on top of it. So I'm just looking for paper for the next couple of pages. Some of this paper I don't want to cut apart. It's so pretty. I know I was going to make a page out of this. No, not that one. This one, Grateful For. I thought this would be a nice little page to put on there. Sometimes I leave my book pages in there and just cover them up. Cover the writing up just like that. It's almost like a junk journal type deal, but, you know, I like it. It covers up the writing, but it has something to be, or either put some light paper in there. Look at my scraps here. This is the glue that I get from May May Made It, and I love this glue. I have other glues, but this is my go-to glue. I love it so much that I bought 2 big refill bottles last year to make sure that I wouldn't run out over the wintertime. So yes, I love this book. I love that glue I made. See, I just really wanted some, but I want to be able to journal on the back side too. But you know what? I like this just like this. My nose is itching. Okay, I'm digging, y'all. Just be patient with me for a second. Oh, you're so welcome, Chris. You know what, Victoria, sometimes, unless I'm doing a junk journal, and then it can be anything. I did kind of, since this was going to be like a prayer, faith-based book, I did kind of want to do it all together, and that's what I'm using. 2 different collections. I'm using, I don't even know what the name of this one is. It doesn't have edges on it, so it's been cut off. But I think it's Creating in Faith. I'm using like this Creating in Faith thing right here. And then I'm using pieces of this right here, the Walk by Faith. This one right here. So, I'm using bits and pieces from both of those. But like I said, in the very beginning, when we first started, we were talking about that. I like to do things very organically, just like, I like to just let it happen. Whatever I'm feeling, whatever the book is speaking to me about or saying or whatever, that's what I like to do. And so, I do try to pull things together that kind of match, you know, but, or a theme, if I have a theme. But I don't set out and pre-plan pages. That's why it takes me so long to craft sometimes. But I like it that way. It seems to be more natural. It doesn't look forced. I guess that's a good way of putting it. I don't want my craft to look forced. Maybe. So that's a good way to put it, I guess. I just want it to be, you know, natural, whatever. Hi, Teresa. How are you? I was wondering if you were going to come on before I got through tonight. It's coming along. Well, there a couple of times I haven't been on. Like, I didn't get to do it when I was in Pennsylvania last week. So you didn't miss me. Because we were actually out. And we didn't get back to the house in time. Well, that didn't work out like I wanted it to. So I'm just going to cut that off. And y'all should know I don't edit hardly any of my stuff out, my boobies out. I did have a good time, Teresa, but you know, there's just something for being said about being home too. But I did have a good time. Angie and Andrew are wonderful. It snowed. It was cold. Wasn't expecting it to be that cold, and they weren't either. But, I had a good time. I want to go back. I would love to go back in April so we can go to D.C. and go to the Cherry Blossom Festival. I have always wanted to do that. Okay, I'm back. I thought I was losing you guys for real. It kept saying reconnecting. I know, Teresa, right? But I feel that way about a lot of you, though. I mean, I have made the best friends here on YouTube, and who would have thunk it? That some of the best friends you have are people that you met online, and most of them you've never met in person. And you know what? That's okay. Oh, well, I think it's safe to say that I love you all too. I'd love to have been in Texas this weekend for Metacon, but that was too far for me to be going. You know, there just comes a time when you have to realize your limitations, financially and otherwise, and that you just can't do everything you want to do. Oh, let me move back over here. There we go. It's official. Okay. Well, I'm so glad it's official. Oh. They say a cluttered desk is the sign of a creative mind, a genius, but I don't think so. I did craft on my trip. I did. I'm going to finish up this page and I'll show you what I started working on. I learned something new this week when I was out of town. I learned something new. And I'll share it with you. Wish I had a yellow one. Okay. Right? Yep, I actually made my prototype for my hop for tomorrow, my card hop for tomorrow. I actually made that when I was at their house. And then of course I came home and did it so I could. No, I did not get to play with that. We were too busy doing other stuff. She's got a Cricut. But she's doing the same thing. They were trying to organize their, they're trying to organize their big craft area. They have the whole basement downstairs as their craft area. I mean, it's massive. I need that. Okay, so I'll just go back over what it looks like. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with this page yet. That's this page. This one, I'll find something to tuck in there. This one with this card. And then this one. That's that. And I'll probably work on it some this week. Oh, I can tell already it's going to be a chunky monkey. Alright, so do you guys want to see what I've been working on? My new project that I started when I was at Angie's on the road? It's not really pretty, but I'll show it to you. Hold on. Okay, let me pull everything out so I don't lose everything. First of all, I started learning how to crochet because I do not know how to crochet. So, this was my little tester scrap piece that I was trying to make a little wash scrubby cloth or whatever, but yeah, my needle was a little bit too big. So that's the first thing I did. No, that's not the first thing. That's one of the other things. Oh, well, thank you. That's sweet. So that's one thing I did. And then, let's see, where's my other little flowers? Oh, I can't find my flowers. I made some flowers. I think I showed those though, but I'm not real sure. I can't. So I decided I decided that I'm pulling stuff out. Where is my last stitch go? There it is. I had this yarn, and so I started doing this pattern, and it's kind of freestyle. But I started making a little afghan with it. So I got the purple done, this done. I'm working on the pink part now, and then I'll go back with another row of purple and then off-white and the pink. So it's probably not the prettiest thing in the world, but I like it. I mean, I'm pretty proud of it because I've not ever crocheted before. And so, you know, most people start with easy stuff. Oh, no, not me. I'm just going to jump right in there and start an afghan because I don't know what I'm doing. But it was fun Thank you, ladies. So, yeah, this is another crochet hook I have to give back to Angie. I have a whole bunch of stuff I got to mail back to Angie because I kind of I lifted it from her house so I could finish projects when I started. So, but yep, that's when I got to finish this. Oh, and I put it in this bag right here. This is a... Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I like the colors too. And then Angie told me, well, you pick the hardest thread yarn to start with. It's this very soft yarn. It splits all to pieces. So then I got me this t-shirt too. Had to have a little souvenir. And it says, satisfaction guaranteed and American original, McConnellsburg, PA. That's where I was. So Angie got me this t-shirt. I had to have a little souvenir. I got a whole bunch of pictures. I'm still trying to figure out. I was going to take my pictures and make a video and then upload the video to YouTube. But Angie let me know this the other day. Windows 10, the new update Windows 10 does not accept Movie Maker anymore. And that's what I did my stuff on. So now I'm just really stuck about editing program and stuff. So that's why I can't piece anything together. When I make longer videos right now, I'm just putting it on pause. So, but hopefully I'll get something figured out soon. I'm going to start cleaning up my mess again. The last time I talked to another friend of mine, Teresa, down in Puerto Rico, they're doing a lot of cleanup, obviously, but things are, you know, there's still people down there without power, believe it or not. Now, see, I can't make Rolodex cards either because, I don't know. I don't have a Rolodex system or anything like that, so I'm not going to do any swaps or anything with them. Just start something new that I can't finish. Oh. All right. All right, you guys, I'm going to bring you up here so that I can talk to you. Hi. I'm trying to be organized now, so whenever I do, I always have to put it right back where I got it from. That's right, Teresa. I'll tell you what, though, when Hugo came through, and I was living at the coast, and I remember seeing it as it was coming in, and the waves rolling over the piers and stuff like that. But my parents' house, that were 3 hours away from the coast, got so much more damage than we did. Hi, do I know you? Very funny. Because I said I wasn't going to start something new. I know, I'm trying to be organized. Whatever I have organized. Now, it's not all organized in here, y'all. It really isn't. But what I have organized is staying organized. Like, I'm putting everything back where I got it from. Let's see, I'll turn it ever so slightly. You see all that over there? You see how neat and organized that is? I'll tell you everything about it, but that's the the little cubicles and stuff. I got one down here on the floor that had my stuff in it. Those are all my markers, pencils, and stuff. Those are bags and jewelry making stuff. And then the albums are my stamps. The black albums are my embossing folders. All this down here is just bits and pieces of different things. But I'm moving all this down here. All this down here was my planner stuff. But I'm actually moving my planner stuff in my bedroom. Because I need to put my wooden stamps down there. All right, Teresa, I love you too, girl. Well, I am trying, y'all. It's just taking me a long, long time. I mean, you know, with lupus and stuff like that, there are days, like, I have good days and I have bad days. And, I mean, I'll just be real honest with you. Bye, Teresa. You know, there are days that I get so overwhelmed, like, I just look at it and I'm like, I can't do anything because I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm frozen. It's like being paralyzed or something. And then there's some days that I can't do it because I just physically don't feel well enough to do it. And, you know, it's just, that's the way it is. So, at least I'm honest about it. Aw. You are a blessing too, Teresa. Now go get some rest so you can go to work. And I'll see you in the morning for daily devotion. Alright, you guys. I think I've already been on here an hour and a half. I cannot believe that. So I'm going to hop off here too, probably. I'm getting a very bad connection signal. It's just jumping all over the place. So, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm going to take my dogs out for a walk for the last time for the evening. So, thank you all for coming by and stopping by to see the journal. I'll be working on it this week. I'll show you some progress next week, and we'll do a couple more pages together maybe, or the cover or whatever. And, yeah. So, I got to make some inserts for pockets and different things like that. So, anyway. All right, you guys. Love you all. Bye. God bless you too, Dinah.